Hello and welcome to Flatford, and it's the summer. Got my shorts on, apologies for that. But what do we do in the summer as landscape photographers when the light's really harsh? What you do is you use this, and this is an infrared camera. Welcome to this week's vlog. Welcome to this week's vlog. As you can see, I'm at a familiar location. This is Willy Lott's cottage at Flatford Mill, and summer is here. So apologies if you're squeamish because I've got my legs out. The shorts are on. I'm still wearing a top because there's a chilly wind about, but it's a very pleasant day, and I've been looking forward to the summer because summer means, well, actually summer is normally a bit of a struggle for landscape photographers. Sunrise is really early, so that's kind of not out of the question, but not pleasant. The light comes up really quickly, so very quickly we get harsh light. We get this harsh midday sun, blue skies. Lighting's not the best. However, there are a couple of things that you can do. First thing you can do, and what I do, is get a drone out and shoot some top-down pictures because midday sun is perfect for that, and I'll do that in an upcoming video. But the other thing you can do is use one of these, and this is my infrared camera that I bought at the end of October last year, so I haven't had a lot of chance to use it, but I really enjoy infrared photography. Bright summer's days, the brighter and the hotter the better, because the infrared really pings and really pops. And I really like my infrared with buildings because I think it looks mysterious, sort of otherworldly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot Willy Lott's cottage with the infrared camera, plus perhaps the mill, and we'll see how we go. So let me talk you through this one. So as I've said before, and I've done a couple of videos at this location, I'll link them at the back, really easy place to photograph because you've got this beautiful path outside the field study centre here, which is really useful. And the choice for me is where to place the camera, how high to get it. It's quite an easy shoot to do. But if I spin you around, if we look at Willy Lott's cottage. Now, the Haywain, the river was a lot lower, but what I'm going to try and do today is see the way the river disappears off there, into the main bit of the river actually. Don't normally see that, and it's showing up quite well today, so I want to try and include that. I also quite like this wall, and walls look really good in infrared. There's a bit of texture to it, and there's a load of algae, as you can see here. And the algae is going to be white, so that's going to show up as white, but the clouds and the sky above is going to be reflected in the river. I want to make sure I get this reflection in. So lots to think about. There's some different colour greens here. The danger I feel with infrared is you can make everything go white and then it's just boring. So you have to have a bit of contrast between the colours or between the tones in monochrome. What it's really good for though is water, because it normally reflects the sky, and sky goes really dark, sometimes even black, and that's what looks really good. Now we've got a little bit too much cloud cover today. If I just turn you around, there's a bit too much cloud here. However, there are some blue bits in it, as you can see, and those are the bits that will go black. So once I've got my composition sorted, we're just going to wait for the clouds to move over. As it's a British summer, it looks like some rain clouds approaching. I did come here yesterday and I did photograph this yesterday, so I have got a picture to show you anyway. Very similar composition to today, but I went home and thought about it, and I've just kind of changed it a little bit. So, don't know, we need the sun out, which it is now. So let me show you the composition and I'll talk you through my thoughts. Okay, so this is quite difficult to do because there's people about. Just keep sitting down and enjoying the view, which is good, I guess. But it doesn't make vlogging very easy. So, the two views we've got. I've got one to the left where the wall is. Let me show you here. And this camera, actually it's more the lens, needs to be shot at f8 because you can get halos on some lenses, and f8 works fine with this lens. So aperture priority, f8 is the setting, and then the shutter speed is going to be somewhere around 180, which means I can actually hand hold it if I want. I've got quite low down, just above the water, so I get more of the reflection in, more of the sky, and that little path. So that's the first one. I'll put that image for you to see now.
Don't stand a chance. We never stand a chance. Don't stand a chance.
And the second one is more central. Again, featuring the wall I mentioned last time. Again, low down to get reflection in, and plenty of the clouds and that little pathway. So there we go. Right, I've got those pictures. So there's three to show you. One from yesterday, which is kind of central. One from the right from this morning, low down. One from the left this morning, low down. Plus, I've done some abstracts of some plants to see what they look like in infrared. What I'm going to do now is leave this location because the world and his wife are here. I'm going to try and photograph the bridge. We're going to photograph the mill. Then maybe some trees on the reverse tower, which will be quieter. And then we're going to go have a coffee. Right, let's move on.
I can't be fooled, but I put up a fight. 'Cause I'm an optimist. Just keep me coming back. When you call me, it's a kind of go. I hear it running through my blood. If you feel it, then I don't stand a chance.
Right, well that's that done. Apologies if I didn't explain that very well to you, but there were people sitting down enjoying the book, which was lovely, lovely thing to do. But it makes you feel a bit of a fool when you're vlogging. Anyway, what I was saying, three images there. I photographed Willy Lott's cottage quite a few times, as you know, and if you haven't seen the vlogs that involve it, I'll put them up here for you. I'll put them at the end of the video for you to have a look at. But I haven't been here for a while, and I've certainly haven't been here in the last few years in the summer. It's a place I used to come to loads in the summer holidays when I was a boy. Beautiful part of the world, very, very quiet, peaceful. A nice place to come and enjoy a bit of quiet, which is another reason why I didn't want to vlog very loudly when people were enjoying the peace. But we're going to move now. Left the mill area, which, as I said, is a really easy place to photograph. And I'm going to move on to the bridge, which is a lovely looking bridge, but it's something that I haven't really photographed before, and I'm going to try it in infrared because it might look a little bit interesting. So the thing with infrared is you don't really know what you're getting. I don't quite know how to work this camera because it's a mirrored camera, so it's not mirrorless. Lots of the things that we've now got on our cameras it hasn't got. So for instance, live view, I'm sure it's got it on there, but I don't know how to work it very well. So I'm just kind of shooting, and then we'll have a look at them when we process them. Right, oh, I have hundreds of tourists up here, so I'll talk to you again when I'm at the bridge. Okay, so I'm at the bridge, and what I want to try and do with this is get this lovely old bridge in, and the thatched cottage over here, and the trees are obviously going to go white, so that'll be interesting. The river is at the bottom of the image. I've gone really close as far as I can to the edge of this of the river bank, so that I don't get any of the bank in, because it's a concrete landing stage for canoes and boats. So we'll shoot this. I'm hoping this is going to look really, really nice, and then we're going to move on a little bit further. Right, here we go. Here comes the image now.
Don't stand, hey, don't stand a chance. We never stand a chance. Don't stand, hey.
Behind me we've got a sluice, which they must still use, I think. I haven't seen it being used for ages, but that's how we get boats from one side to the other. Beautiful day though, looks wonderful. Lots of people enjoying the scenery. Just could do with less cloud cover. There are some blue bits of sky though, so they will show up, but I'd probably like it to be a little bit sunnier, because sunny always works better with infrared. Right, we're going to move to the mill now.
We never stand a chance. Don't stand, hey. I feel the night behind me. I can't be fooled, but I put up a fight.
Okay, so here's the mill, which I've never really found photographs really well, but I thought I'd try it out in infrared and see what happens. There's not an awful lot of flow through it today, so we sometimes get kind of some foam in the water as it comes through the mill, or through the under the mill there. And I used to use this for corn, I think, for grinding corn, but well, it is what it is. We've got lots of water about, which is, again, is a bit dull, so we might end up cropping this as a pan. We'll see how we go. I want to try and get these trees in over here. Oops, you can't see them. Let's do it this way. There we go. I want to try and get these trees in, because they'll obviously go white. So the kind of viewpoint is going to be from this side. I might try one right over the far side here of the other bit of the path, but we'll see how we go. So let's do a shot from here, and then I'll show you them both. Right, I'm going to end it there. Not sure how good this mill picture is going to be. I've never really photographed it and been happy with it, but I'm going to try a panoramic crop and infrared and see what happens. It might look alright. If I like it enough, I'll put it on the end of this video for you. Really interesting using an old mirrored camera again. I need to get into the menu and have a little look at it, but it works pretty well, pretty straightforward. I could do with a bit more range on the lenses, but where do you stop buying stuff in photography? But it's been a great experience. I've enjoyed using it. I'm certainly going to be using it a lot more this summer. And speaking of which, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so and hit the notification bell, because next week we've got an absolute belter for you. I'm going to go up to Yorkshire very shortly. I'm going to meet up with Gary and another 3 really good photographers who are also YouTubers, top guys, really good fun, and we are going to be filming something called the Top Camera Gear Special. The Leaks produce a vlog as well, something I've been planning for a while, so I really hope you enjoy that. So hit the notification bell to be told about that. If you join Thumbs Up Photography or Photo Peeps on Facebook, the pages there, you'll be able to stay in touch with what's going on, and also you'll be able to vote on the pictures that we produce, which will be really useful to us. So do that. So that's next Sunday at 6 o'clock. I'm also working on a couple of trips. So I've got a trip up to the Lake District in October booked, and then in February, Gary and I and a guy called Sean, who you've heard me mention on the channel before, Mersey Millsy over on X. Gary and Sean are going to go to Lofoten. First time I've been to Norway. Really looking forward to a week's photography. Got everything planning at the moment. I'm booking accommodation this afternoon, so that's all going to happen next February. Lots of interesting stuff coming up on the channel, so I hope you can stay around and watch those. So until next week, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments which one is your favourite out of today's images, and I will see you next Sunday 8 o'clock for a Top Gear special. Take care. Goodbye.
I'm on the search to find it. I may insist, but I'll overcome. 'Cause I'm an optimist. It keeps me coming back. When you call me, is it gonna go? I hear it running through my blood. If I'm feeling it, then I don't stand a chance. Oh, oh, don't stand a chance. We never stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. We never stand a chance. Don't stand. I feel the night behind me. I can't be fooled, but I put up a fight. 'Cause I'm an optimist. Just keep me coming back. When you call me, is it gonna